Hey guys, what's up? Jonas from the Knife Shift here, doing my 5 minute review for a movie that my co host and good friend of the podcast on the Knife Shift has been asking me to do. I finally sat down and watched it, Jesse. I watched Urban Legend Final Cut. And I guess I'll spoil the twist at the beginning of this one. I didn't hate it. I actually liked it better than Urban Legend. I know, shocker, right? I don't know. Maybe it was a few things really that I really liked about this movie. First off, it was set at a film school. Perfect backdrop for a horror movie. I don't think they had that good of a setup for kind of a backstory for the characters since maybe like Scream. But of course, getting into the plot follows the main character Amy as she's working on her final thesis of making her master's student film to get into the contest for the Hitchcock Award. Yeah, nice nod there. You know, I really liked some of the kills in this movie. That first one, man, that was great. The whole kidney waking up in the bathtub full of ice. Even with the small things like the dog outside and then the whole decapitation thing. I'm not going to worry too much about spoilers with this one, guys. I mean, if you haven't got around to watching a movie from, God, what year was this movie released? 2000? Yeah, if you haven't gotten around to a 20-year-old movie at this point, I don't know what to tell you. Uh, I didn't either, so I guess I really shouldn't shit talk that one. But, yeah, going on about the kills, uh, some of the other ones, the one that really stands out to me are the two guys getting electrocuted in the tunnel little minecart ride thing. One of those guys, Anthony Anderson, went on to do a lot after this movie. I think right after this, he must have gotten cast in Harold and Kumar as the special sauce drive-through guy. You guys know what I'm talking about. Some of the other ones, there weren't a whole heck of a lot in the movie, but I think they made up for the the lack of a high body count with just some creative kills. That one that was just the homage to Peeping Tom with the guy that's filming with the camera as he's going to kill, that was pretty creative. I liked it. And then running that film and having everyone go, it's not real. I mean, it's so fake looking. Like, that in itself was the urban legend. Great addition to the movie. Now, we had a little bit of a challenge going on between me and Jesse on, because I was kind of talking to myself, I know enough about horror movies. I'm going to guess who the killer is within the first 20 minutes. And damned if I didn't, but I fucked it up. Halfway through the movie, I switched my opinion and I thought, having a sudden identical twin show up just as the other twin dies, and you never knew he had a twin. That's not a twin. That's the same guy and he's the killer. That was what I changed my opinion to when I knew all along it was frickin' Professor Solomon. Ah, man. Yeah, well, live and learn. Go with your gut. You know, I would highly recommend this movie, even after all the spoilering I did. If you haven't seen it, it is a fun watch. It is legitimately a good horror movie. And I was totally not expecting that for what looked like a throwaway sequel to me. I didn't know. I was never a huge fan of Urban Legend. The first film, it was okay, but it never really, it never grabbed me. I never thought, like, man, that's a buy. I can't wait to go get my copy of Urban Legend at FYE or wherever the hell they sold movies at back then, because now we have to go online to buy anything. But, if I really wanted to, I guess I could watch the next one. I don't know. Jesse, you're going to have to tell me, is Urban Legend Bloody Mary any good? I'm not expecting a whole lot out of that one. Kind of looks trashy. I think I might give it a pass. I don't know, maybe. But yeah, I mean, that last little nod, you know what I'm talking about, the wheelchair, and we have the character from the first movie just make that little cameo at the end. That sealed it. That was like, ah, that was the perfect ending to tie it together with the original one. The only gripe I'm gonna have with this movie, you know what it was probably gonna be. Yeah, it's the gun stuff. The gigantic pile of fake movie guns, and they keep on pulling one out and trying to shoot each other with it, and then she finally sees the gold plated one, just like Coffee had. There's a movie for you to watch. If you haven't seen Coffee, go watch that shit, and then afterwards, go watch Urban Legend Final Cut. It's good shit. Trust me. Thanks for letting me know, Jesse. It was worth it.